take someone's life with no regards to someone's life. I mean, we fight it out, but people don't fight no more.
Think about that.
Only people I see fighting is the dudes on World Star. And they go to sleep most of the time. So those are the only fights I see. Other than that, people ain't fighting no more. But talent, man, it's sad to hear that. Hopefully they find the guys who killed these people. Okay, hopefully they find the guys who killed these people, man. It just, it hurts me to see what these people family got to go through. You don't know if these guys had children.
Yeah, he had 3 kids.
3 kids, you know what I mean? You leave your house, you leave your 3 kids at home, and one day you don't return because you're trying to act hard. Somebody, some of y'all realize what beef is. It's real out here. It's real out here, folks. You might not make it back. So sometimes, like you in the car driving. Like, some of these people, they be in their car, they think they really got it. Like, they'll be doing something ridiculous on the road, and then they want to, like, act like they really want to do something. And then you jump out and choke somebody out. They don't realize how serious the beef get. Now you got cats jumping out. They ain't even jumping out. They just wetting you up and keep it moving. But, folks, spectator sport. We tell it like it is. It's the 4th quarter, folks. We ready to get in. Let me get some water on me. Give me a second. Let me do my stretches. Get right. Oh. Only thing that stops half everybody from doing really anything is the money. It's stopping me.
First you get a visa, then you get a visa, luego paga taxes, luego monetiza. First you get a visa, then you get a visa, luego paga taxes, luego monetiza. Gritan el sueño americano, quitando el sueño del serrano. Es que mi mente alucina como Gustavo Cervati. Estoy cansado de la vida y de ser tan miserable que ojalá me salen papeles en Los Ángeles. Somos 2, antes éramos 3. El dinero es lo que es y por dinero no se pierde. Antes no faltaba, ahora falta el viernes. ¿Y tú a quién le debes? ¿Y tú a quién le temes? Cuéntame tu cuento, oh, ya no aguanto. Métete pa' allá, pay, esto va pa'l viento. Estoy bien directo y sin arrepiento. Esta es la locura del cura sin alimento. El diablo jode y solo lo hace pa' pasar el tiempo. Pasa el tiempo, pasar tiempo. Paso noche y días entre almas tan frías. First you get a visa, then you get a visa, luego paga taxes, luego monetiza. First you get a visa, then you get a visa, luego paga taxes, luego monetiza. Gritan el sueño americano, quitando el sueño del serrano. Matamos entre hermanos, mordiéndonos las manos. Coke money.
Yeah.
Coke money. Yeah, yeah. En vivo y en directo. Highland Jungle. Yeah. What up, Mars? What up, Cortex? Yeah. But you never heard shit like this before.
Folks, y'all just heard a sneak peek of a new up-and-coming single by the young man Nando Chang, artist formerly of Highland Jungle. Please check him out. Nando Chang 89 on Twitter. Just expect some great things from this kid. Y'all hearing some of the talent. And
Crazy
like I said,
beat.
I think
Crazy beat.
I mean, with the production work that we got in studio, and you see what's coming out, folks. So expect some big things from this kid. Check him out on YouTube. He got Chiclayano out on YouTube. Definitely, and you don't even have to speak Spanish. Just the musicianship of the whole joint is something that you can feel for all those. Now, let's go ahead and talk about something else. 4th quarter, I'm back. Matter of fact, you can check us on Twitter at Spectator Sport, the #1, at Highland Jungle, at FUK Josh, at Ronnie Lott. Go ahead, folks. Matter of fact, I might let y'all hear that Chiclayano real quick. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do it right now. Y'all know where to check it out. Check it on YouTube, Chiclayano, Nando Chang. Let's go ahead and talk about something else. Matter of fact, this has to be one of the stupidest thing I heard all week. A man sells a safe, right? You want to tell me this story, Talent?
Well, the guy, basically what happens is he sells a safe, like, a safe that you place belongings in and you lock it up, and because they're valuables. But he sells a safe of his own personal safe, and he never opened it. And then after he sold the safe, he opened I guess the person who bought it opened the safe, and the safe had $26,000 in it. He's not too bright, but long story short, he's an idiot. He's an idiot, and you're a fool. You're a fool, basically.
You are a fool.
How do you not check the safe? It doesn't make any sense. Anything that you ever
sells a safe and don't check the safe?
Exactly. If the safe is closed, obviously you have to check it to make sure. I had a safe under my garage, and my brother took it. We opened the safe up to see if anything was in the safe. We knew nothing was in the safe, but we still had to check.
I mean, it makes no sense. These are things that when you see it, you just say, what is going on in this person's brain at this particular point in time?
Stupidity.
Wow. You a fool, man.
I promise you are the dumbest man alive.
Did he get back his $26,000 at least?
No. What are you giving back the money? Would you give back the money?
I mean, I ain't giving him back nothing, personally.
So exactly. If I purchase something, whatever I purchase belongs to me now. That's it.
And you know what? Let's talk about a real disturbing story to me. There's got to be Tiger got a 27-game losing streak.
Yeah, my man Tiger, man. I thought he was back, too. But Tiger, man.
And then he got ran down last week by Lefty. Wow. Mickelson oh, man. You get walked down by Mickelson and Mickelson take the win? Ooh, and you losing at 27 in a row? Wow. Do you think Tiger ever bounced back?
I mean, it's hard to say right now. I mean, he's showing signs that he's playing good golf. He's shooting way under par right now. I think he was -8 at Pebble Beach. So he's playing much better.
I mean, that's his best place to play at is at Pebble Beach.
Yeah, I mean, he's won a lot of matches there. But I'm just saying you've seen him start to play much, much better. I can't. I'm not going to count him out. The guy has 14 majors. I'm not going to count a guy who has 14 majors out and dominated golf the way he did. I will not count him out. But it's just hard to see right now. That's the only thing you really can say. But I'm not going to count him out.
Does he ever catch Jack?
I believe he does. I believe Tiger catches Jack. I really do believe that he also wins at least 1 or 2 majors this year.
You got Tiger down for 2, pencil down for 2 majors?
Yeah, I have Tiger penciled down for 2. It's hard to see right now. I can understand, but I'm seeing him. He's playing much better. He's under par. He's getting the putting under control, and I think he can win at least 1 or 2 majors this year, and hopefully that first one will be in Augusta.
That'd be unbelievable to see Tiger bounce back at Augusta, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But hey. That's why they play the game. Let me talk about something. I mean, you know what? One other thing I want to say about this story before I move on. I want to say it's like, man, it's just crazy how you see somebody's mojo just gets taken away, I mean, Tiger was like unbelievable, unbeatable, It's like this guy was the most mentally tough person ever, That's all they talked about. Tiger was how he was known for being mentally tough. That's what it was all about with Tiger, This guy's mentally tough. And then you get to a point where the guy who, a Stanford grad, unbelievably bright, I mean, he's a smart guy, and he can't figure it out. Golf is just such a tricky game like that, And it's just crazy to see. I mean, how you lose your mojo. I mean, was it really the hose?
I think it was. He was more relaxed back then.
I promise you.
I mean, come on. I mean, and not to make light of it. I mean, was the scandalous behavior, the lifestyle, what thrived his masculinity? I mean, I don't know. It may be.
Worked for Jordan, worked for Kobe.
Exactly. I mean, I guess all the greats and in athletic activity. I mean, all the greats, these guys are known womanizers, you know. And we live. That's why I say, you know what? Think about this. Think about our society. This is for you, Obama. Think about a society that you have us living in. It's like we live in a sports society where the people that your kids and who you're made to look up at are womanizers. I mean, and these guys. So imagine that. So you grow up looking up to that, and then when you become a man, and then you start to replicate some of these things that you've seen, and then you realize the damage that you do in your life and in your family's life, you know. So I mean, it is something that we always need to look at, you know.
All right. Well, some late breaking news that I want to add in here because I don't know what this guy's over here talking about. J.R. Smith is reportedly going to be a Knick. They are close to actually making a deal with him as we speak.
Birdman Jr. That's what I call him. Birdman Jr.'s in the building.
That's
he
gonna
said
make
he's signing
them
with the
dangerous.
Knicks.
That's going to make the Knicks think he can score. That guy can score the basketball.
They don't got a problem
he can
scoring.
shoot the basketball.
There's going to be another ball hog on the team.
They've had
They don't need another ball hog.
They had a problem with the three ball the whole season until Lynn took over.
Ball hog.
Adding J.R. Smith just gives them another weapon on the court. And he played with Carmelo before, so
Think about that.
you know, it's going to be that shouldn't be that much of a big of a transition between him and Carmelo. Carmelo just got to coexist. I mean, find him and Lynn has to find, you know, where he likes his ball on the floor. Just little things like that. It's not really nothing big between Lynn and Carmelo. It's just the fact that he has to find out where he likes the ball on the floor and get a feel for each other out there. Because he has a real actual point guard that can, you know, get the ball to where Carmelo needs it.
Carmelo just wants to play one-on-one ISO ball.
No, that's what you want Carmelo to do. That's not what Carmelo wants to do.
He needs it anyway. The guy's going to play one-on-one ISO ball. So for all y'all Knickerbocker fans, they're not going to get it done because, like I said, Lynn is to me, he's a balanced point guard. I give him that. He can pass. He take the shot when needs to be. He takes the game. He keeps the game in flow. That's one thing I say. And that offense with D'Antoni's offense, you always needed somebody to help the offense flow. Melo's not that player to help an offense flow because he wanted only to flow through him.
That's not Melo's skill set.
That's why Steve Nash was so perfect for the offense because he made the offense flow. And that's what Lynn is doing now, and that's what Lynn. If Lynn can help that offense flow,
but if D'Antoni expected Carmelo to do that, he's an idiot. Number one, and Carmelo is a scorer. He's not LeBron. LeBron does everything great. That's why he's the best player in the NBA. That's why he has the most talent in the NBA because he can pass it, he can shoot it, he can rebound it, he can defend it. He does everything. Melo, Durant, and those guys are not like that. That's why I always say LeBron will always be the number one basketball player in the NBA because his all-around game is on another level compared to these other guys.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think LeBron should cut his hair because of his receding hairline?
LeBron, I had to part ways with my hair. It was something tough and difficult to do. But, you know, I mean, hey man, he still got a good chunk of hair on his hair.
LeBron's fighting the tape war. That's what it is, really.
That's basically
folks,
what he's fighting.
For y'all that don't know what the tape war is when your tape starts receding back where you look like you see they gotta look at your tape line on top of your head. At first it started closer to your eyebrow, now it's behind your head. That's the tape war. And then when it goes back too far, then you start looking like Jerry Rice. And it's Oakland Raiders.
And that was horrendous, that guy's line.
Folks, that's the show. Thanks again for tuning in, Spectator Sport. Check us out on YouTube. Please give us some views, folks. We need it. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter at Spectator Sport, the #1. At FUK Josh, at Holland Jungle, at Ronnie Lott. Check out our mans, Nando Chain. Check out Beats by Muscle. Thank you again for tuning in, Spectator Sport. We love you, Whitney.
Spectator Sport. A sport for spectators where spectators unite and spectate on all the things
that we can't play or things that we can't do. So we just spectate.